Kogo News Time, 5:12.
Do you know a common back-to-school item could actually hurt your kid? An alarming 64% of all students have reported back pain because of their backpacks.
Yeah, joining us on the Kogo News Live Line is a doctor who specializes in back pain with SpineDallas.com, Dr. John Michels. Hey, doctor, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on this morning.
No problem. Now, tell us how backpacks can actually hurt kids.
Well, kids are now more and more overloading their backpacks. They're carrying too much weight on their back, and they're not wearing their backpacks properly, which is causing imbalances in their back and in their spine and causing pain. So you see these kids who are slumped forward with backpacks that are hanging down over their rear ends trying to get from one place to the next, and it can cause long-term problems.
Should we just buy like a little wheelie luggage for them to drag behind them?
You know, if kids are forced to carry all of their books for the day of school, if they don't have the opportunity to go to their locker in between classes, or if they're not able to leave some of their books home one day and bring others on another day, it's not a bad idea. The recommendations that we have as far as the maximum amount of weight that a kid carries on their back is 10% of their total body weight. So if your child only weighs 50 pounds, they probably shouldn't be carrying any more than 5 pounds in their backpack.
Well, and some books are 5 pounds each. At least they felt it like that when I was in school.
No, it's very true. So that's where the wheelie bag option may not be a bad idea.
All right, so, and here's my question about this whole thing is you said it could have long-term effects. How long do they have to lug these books around until they really, really get into trouble?
Well, the issue is if they're carrying their backpacks properly, if they're wearing them properly and wearing the right type of backpack, they can help prevent some of these long-term injuries. What we're seeing is these kids who have backpacks that are good backpacks with 2 straps that are padded, but they're carrying it on one shoulder and getting bent to the side. And there's some speculation and research that's showing that this could lead to the development of conditions like scoliosis.
Really? Now, so, let's talk about the right backpack. I mean, as a parent, what are you supposed to be looking for?
So what you're looking for is the smallest possible backpack that can fit the needs of the child and wearing it correctly. So you want, ideally, a double-strap backpack where the straps are 2 inches thick at least and padded. The backpack should be worn with the top of the backpack sitting at the base of the neck, and the bottom of the backpack no lower than 2 inches above the belt line. As I said before, you see these kids walking around with the backpack sagging below their bottoms. Those backpacks are too big. Ideally, if the backpack has a waist belt, they're strapping that on, so you're holding the weight flat against the back, and so the child is able to maintain proper posture while carrying the load of the weight of their books on their back.
Now, a lot of schools are going to tablets and having kids download books. It seems like this might take care of the problem.
It could possibly. However, then you start seeing kids who are carrying laptop computers and computer accessories, as well as smartphones and tablets. Those also can have a substantial weight load to them. So we have to make sure that they're not overfilling their backpacks, even if they're not bringing books.
All right, Dr. John Michels specializes in back pain, obviously, with SpineDallas.com. Just as you're sending your little Connor off to school today, make sure his backpack is the right one.